So a few days ago on the 6th, a pretty popular VTuber known as Sevxxn tweeted out about interviewing other VTubers. I guess I was bored, so I reached out on Discord and filled out her Google form. Who would have known I would spend the whole night editing just to realize I was probably the only one who reached out or even edited anything. Either way, I thought the interview was well structured, and I was honestly excited to compare my takes with other VTubers, but she probably didn't get many others for the segment. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Sevxxn, of course, who, as of recording this, is 2 days into her birthday subathon. But if you're a VTuber seeing this, I listed the questions in the description if you want to answer them yourself. You don't have to edit your own video to answer them, but it could just be an interesting segment on stream, or a 3 AM post on Twitter. Well, here's my recording. Why did you decide to become a VTuber? So one day, not too long ago, I was scrolling on Twitch and stumbled across a small indie VTuber. She wasn't very popular, but something about the way her community interacted with her and how she gave back was really awe-inspiring to me. I also knew I had about 6 months free before studying abroad, so I basically decided to give VTubing a shot, and I don't really regret it at all. Who are your inspirations? My biggest inspiration is Kisari, a small creator who pushed me to take my first step. As for VTubers who helped me improve my streaming quality and online persona with tips and tricks, I'd shout out Fern Green and Pink, the elf VTuber. For entertainment, I really enjoy Aryan Mouse and Isa Korva. Their ability to sing and keep people engaged is amazing. I don't even know how long it would take me to reach half of their level, but yeah. Do you have an origin story? Well, my character is more like an OC I made when I was about 7 years old, so sorry if it's a little cringe. He's basically a half demon, half angel who leans towards more justice, I guess. But he's still a mischievous and a bit prideful. The idea is that like both heaven and the underworld got tired of his act and pompous demeanor, so they sent him down to earth. I didn't really have any major references or inspirations, but I'm still happy with the concept. What was the hardest part about getting started? Honestly, just pressing the start streaming button, as crazy as that sounds. I wanted to debut on a specific date, and seeing pre-debut VTubers waiting for their perfect models, overlays, and emotes kinda made it feel overwhelming. Like, I need to get a million different things done just to debut. But the truth is, you really just need OBS, a model, some basic overlays, and your platform setup. You can decide how serious you want to get after that. And you definitely don't need a $3,000 model just to start out. What is something you wish you knew sooner? The amount of scammers and fake artists. At first, I was excited when people on Twitter messaged me, but some tried to pressure me into buying things I didn't need. One even tried to threaten suing me. On a broader level, I also struggle with early streams, having little to no chat, but once I told people IRL about my streaming, my average viewers went up, and I felt way more comfortable being myself on stream. Did you ever feel like quitting early on? What kept you going? I'd be lying if I said no. I mean, seeing the stats drop from stream to stream does kind of take its toll, but it's not always a reflection of your performance. What kept me going was the excitement of possibilities, collabs, events, and moments where I can feel heard. Even something like this very interview gives me motivation just to keep going. What do you think is helping you grow the most? Talking to people directly, replying to comments, saying good morning in Discord, responding to suggestions, it all helps build a real connection. Is your VTuber personality the same as your real one? Alcyon is a little different from me, but we're also one and the same. What I mean is, he doesn't bring out anything new, he just fine-tunes certain traits of mine. On stream, I'm more expressive, talkative, and a bit polished socially. Something about being a content creator, or just a streamer in general, makes me feel responsible for every interaction I have with others on the internet. It's not hard for me, but I'm sure for others, not bring up politics or saying strange comments could prove a challenge. Though, that's not to say I don't bring up gacha game rage bait. Do you have a niche? I'd say I'm still trying to find one, but I don't think I'll ever stick to just one niche. I prefer doing what I enjoy and experimenting. I play games and do content that I think is fun, and don't see any reason to change that. How do you deal with burnout? Right now, I have a lot of energy since I'm new, but when I do feel burnout, it's usually from being online too much, getting overwhelmed, or just the fear of missing out. I deal with it by stepping back and focusing on what I personally want, whether that's spending time IRL with friends or trying something new. How did you decide on your design? Yeah, I just paid an artist on Fiverr and gave a general idea of what I wanted, but I struggled with the clothing choices as I'm not really a fashion designer. As for all my overlays, collab sheet, and stream schedule, I really like the minimalist and modernistic artwork, so going with yin and yang simple black and white look felt natural and in theme for me. How important is consistency versus creativity? I'd say both are really important to content creation as a whole, but I'd argue consistency matters more at first. For instance, if there isn't enough of your image or general presence to see, then how can the viewers possibly see how creative your ideas are? Now, when it comes to making a cool idea or just posting, I could see how others prioritize creativity, but still, if people don't see you often, they won't be able to get the chance to appreciate your creativity. What is the biggest mistake starting VTubers make? Starting with everything perfect. If you begin with the best models and best assets, you set a really high bar immediately. Starting small gives you room to grow and improve without pressure. Do you think you need expensive assets to start? No, especially if you're confident in your personality or content. How do you deal with a non-talkative chat during stream? I don't really care too much. I just keep talking. Even if chat is silent, I treat it like someone's listening through a VOD, and when someone does respond, it always feels super rewarding. Do you cross-platform stream? Yep, Twitch and YouTube, but Twitch is my main platform. I honestly think streaming on YouTube is a pain due to having to worry about copyright. If you are indecisive or limited to one or the other, I'd say it depends. I could suggest Twitch to you because you're more likely to get more viewers and impressions, but on YouTube, if you have a popular channel already, it could be more beneficial to stream there instead. How often do you post on other socials? I post daily on Twitter and Discord, mostly updates, weekly scheduled posts, and occasional interactions. For YouTube and TikTok, I am for daily shorts and weekly long form videos. How important are collabs? It's hard to say because I haven't done many collabs on stream yet, but overall rating, exclusive Discords, Twitter groups, having art collabs, and just generally making friends with other VTubers has been essential to me. Not just for growth or content, but because it's fulfilling in ways it's hard to describe. Is it important to make VTuber friends? Yes, 100%. I was lucky enough to become friends with people who are genuinely there to just support me as a VTuber. Not for money or anything, but out of love and compassion for what this community is. And without people like that, I'd still be at square one. What kind of community do you want? I just want happy fans. People who enjoy being there, whether that's watching, chatting, or just being in Discord. One day, I hope that my community will retweet, post fan art, and hopefully, maybe it'll be my name being used when someone asks, who's a VTuber you look up to? What is your main goal? I want to see if I can reach partner in 6 months. Even if I don't, I just want to collaborate with larger VTubers and be part of a group that's dedicated to giving 100% when it comes to providing quality to fans. Where do you mainly stream and why? I mostly stream on Twitch, just because it's easier and more comfortable for me.